Hi everybody, Eli Quirk here from the Student Affairs Office. I want to thank you all for joining this test-taking strategies presentation on your own time through our staysmart Moodle portal. So today we're going to be talking about our multiple choice exams, how to answer short answer and essay questions, and what to do for quantitative and technical exams. So in our multiple choice exams, one of the things that we can do while we're getting ready or as we're reading over the questions is to hold a piece of paper over the screen so that you only see the question first without the possible answers. So when you do that, I want you to think about, does that answer come to you? If yes, look to see if it's an option, select it, and then move on. If not, pause, take the time to review the other possible options, but really resist second guessing yourself. That can really mix us up when we're doing multiple choice exams. You also want to look for qualifiers. Terms such as always, never, usually, sometimes. We want to underline these or put a circle around them to make sure that we're clarifying what the question is asking us. We're going to use these to determine what the professor's asking and be careful of those double negatives. We also want to pay attention to grammar. The answer should make grammatical sense, and so we want to take care of that as well. For essay and short answer exams, I want you to identify the questions you think that you know best. So pick some of the stuff that you feel more confident with first. Consider how much time you have to write the test, do those easy question firsts, and really just create an outline before you begin when you're starting to do those essays. So for short answers, that's when you want to really identify which ones are easy, for the essays as well, but the outlines are when you're creating that essay response, right? Give yourself a paragraph for one idea. Make sure when you're doing an essay that you have like an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Use examples and draw comparisons. So that would be something maybe for short answer or essay questions. You're looking for contrasts, potentially, or similarities, or refer to what the question for the essay is asking you. And as I said, adding that summary at the end, giving yourself a conclusion to tie everything together can really help you. If time permits, make sure to go back and read your answer. I'm going to switch this just so that we can see what else it's saying here. We want to fill in any gaps, expand on any ideas that maybe we only wrote a few things in at first, right? So we want to make sure that we're building on those if we have time. Now, for quantitative and technical exams, really read those questions carefully. Use that underlining technique. If you have a highlighter, if you're able to have a highlighter, highlight things. Ensure you identify the exact question that the professor is asking you. Often a lot of extra details can be really put into something like a word problem. For example, something like an accounting problem may ask you for different information, but you need to really pull that from the example. So if they're saying, I want you to make sure that you're looking for these certain numbers, and then they're adding other numbers in there, you need to make sure you're choosing the right ones. The same may apply for a statistics question. Underline again, make note of key terms, key data, be precise and use clear symbols. So make sure you have, if you're using a pencil, like a good clear pencil line. You're maybe circling your answer or underlining your final answer, and remove any work that you don't want graded. So usually for many of our strategies, we talk about really filling in an answer, just making sure any answer is there. But for some, you really want to make sure that you don't have negative grades, right? You don't want anything that'll take away from your grade. So I think a quantitative or technical exam would really fit into that, and also really reflects the strategies that we may have talked about previously. So if time permits, read over the steps that you took to solve the problem. This can really help you find an error or maybe see a step that you might have missed as well. Finally, I do just want to focus one more time on something that we've talked about a few times throughout our workshops and meetings one-on-one with students. This is something that's really beneficial for any student. It's the Pomodoro Technique. So with this technique, you choose a task, you focus on that task for approximately 20 to 25 minutes, and then you give yourself a 5-minute break. So you'll repeat this process maybe 3 or 4 times and then give yourself a longer break. So those short breaks are really dedicated to things like, okay, I'm going to go and just do a quick stretch, maybe a 5-minute yoga or a breathing exercise or meditation. Maybe I'm just going to quickly grab a snack or play with my dog or cat, go for a quick walk around. The longer breaks, they can be really used for something a little bit more exciting with our extrinsic and intrinsic rewards. So something like watching a new show that we enjoy, or taking some time to spend with friends, maybe for a half hour if people have time. So again, I want to thank you for attending these sessions, whether that be in person or through this virtual platform. I look forward to connecting with you. Please take a look at some of the online resources that are provided here. And also, this is my contact information, so if you'd like to contact me directly, as I said, my name is Eli Quirk, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm a Student Development Officer and Success Coach here. Thank you, everybody.